Rap duo Salt and Pepa just made headlines in the intellectual property world. This issue touches on a lot of different topics in the music industry, so let's break it down. First, we've got termination of transfers. Essentially what they're doing is they're terminating deals that they signed years and years and years ago. The idea being that a songwriter might not have much bargaining power when they sign their first publishing deal. Copyright law decided that wasn't very fair, so we created this thing called the termination right. If 35 years have elapsed since a songwriter signed a publishing deal, they generally can go back and terminate that deal and reclaim the rights that they transferred away. So essentially, if you transfer a copyright to someone else, all you gotta do is wait 35 years and then you can get that copyright back. The second part of this issue requires a distinction between sound recordings and compositions. Oftentimes, sound recordings and compositions are owned by two completely different entities. Publishers normally own compositions, and record labels, the company that finances the recording of those compositions, they own the sound recordings. So when Salt and Pepa tried to terminate the transfer of their sound recordings to Universal, their record label, Universal said no. Why? This brings us to our third point, works for hire. Normally when an artist signs a recording deal, they sign a contract that says all of their musical performances that are going to be recorded, put on CDs, records, or the streaming platforms, and promoted to the masses. All of those are going to be works made for hire. Salt and Pepa never had any rights in these sound recordings because, according to their contract, they were works made for hire. And because they're works made for hire, Universal owned them outright from the moment that they were created in the studio. Now, if you think this is unfair, you're not alone. There's a lot of people advocating for a change to the system. But for now, the system's the one we got. Copyright can be really confusing. If you got questions, give us a call and help us set you straight.